Hey guys, welcome to another video with Lock with Leilani. Who is Lock with Leilani? That is me. Yes, it is me. So I am going to be doing some chicken off of the grill, chicken breast, wonton cups is what I'm going to call them. I guess it's like a TikTok thing. I actually saw on this girl that actually is on Teen Mom. I was watching her YouTube channel, which I should have known she had a YouTube channel, but I was watching her YouTube channel and she was making something similar. So I'm going to be making that today. So stay tuned for the ingredients that I will be using. Okay, so I am going to show you guys the stuff that I'm going to be using. I just turned the light on in my kitchen. It's about 2:45 right now. We're not going to fix dinner till later. I will give you guys a little snippet of my husband putting the chicken breast on the grill. What I do not have over here is the red hot sauce. I told my husband to baste the chicken with a little bit of red hot sauce so we can do like a buffalo styled wonton cups. So that's what I'm going to call them because this is how you basically make them. So I'm about to give you guys a rundown on how to actually make them. So I'm going to tell you how to make that. So what's going to be on the menu? My husband got a couple steaks for him and my daughter. I don't eat steak. You guys know my family does not really eat beef and pork, but I have to like take that back because my daughter here lately, she wants to kind of like venture off and try different things. I really do not like it, if I'm being honest with you, because growing up, my kids have had just, you know, chicken and fish, ground turkey, no beef, no pork at all, no pork at all. No beef either, but my daughter likes to kind of, you know, she's the kid that likes to push the envelope a little bit. She's kind of like her mama, kind of wants to be a free spirit and do her own thing. So I've just been taking a deep breath and trying to be open to it, but I really don't like her eating beef. And, you know, she'll try to do a tiny bit of pork. I'm really pushing like no pork, no pork. But she'll try to eat some beef here and there, and she does. So my husband got some steaks for her. I think this might be her first or second time having a steak. I don't like it. It bothers me heavily. I'm not going to even lie to you because, you know, growing up, it's just because like me growing up, I didn't even eat any beef or pork. Like when I was little, growing up, my dad was Muslim. And that was pretty much, I won't say it was 100% our faith, but it was our faith, if that makes sense, in my household. So it made us Muslim as well. I do know some of the prayers and things like that. But with that being said, you know, we did not have any beef or pork in the house. So, you know, we'll take it back. So beef, my mom did make stuff with beef, but pork never. Pork was never a part of it with Islam. It just wasn't a part of, you know, anything that my parents were doing anyway. Like I said, I do remember, you know, some bits and pieces of prayers and things like that. My uncle was also Muslim, which is my mom's brother. He was actually Muslim like forever. I really miss him. He was my favorite uncle. My dad as well, you know, practiced Islam as well. So that was like something we never did, was like the pork. But beef, we did have beef in our life, you know, for a while. And my dad did some studies. I think I was like 8 years old when they took the beef away from my lifestyle, which is fine, didn't bother me. But I never had beef since I was like 8. Even right now, I just turned 46, as you guys know, on my birthday. My birthday was January 23rd. If you guys did not see that quick, it was like a 5-minute video haul of like me going to get my purse and my birthday gift and just kind of celebrating my birthday. If you guys didn't see that video, make sure to go check that one out. Also, if you guys are enjoying my content, definitely make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you guys do not miss this video. And if you guys have seen these wonton cups made, however, I don't care if it's made with ground beef or pork or chicken or vegetables or even cream cheese, because people are making cream cheese wontons. If you guys have tried this yourself, made something similar, even if you've made egg rolls, because I do make egg rolls. So on that note, I'm going to show you guys how they're going to actually be made. And then as I cut everything up and make everything, I'll share it with you guys and kind of chit chat with you guys. But that is what this video is going to be about. So if you guys are interested in learning how to make a quick, easy meal, definitely stay tuned. My husband's going to do the chicken breast on the grill because you guys know I do not. I've told you guys so many times, I do not fool with chicken breast. I'll do drumettes because I'll wash those really good, season them, and throw them in the oven. I don't have to do much else for them for my husband and my daughter. Me and my son don't eat the chicken on the bone too much, and definitely not drumettes or party wings or whatever you want to call it. I'll make that for my husband and our daughter, and then, you know, some other things to go with it. And then me and my son will have that. But I make that probably like once a month, if not once every 2 months. But so what I'm going to be making is the buffalo chicken style wonton cups, and they may be like kind of like a little snack type thing or like a quick thing. If you guys are looking for some things to make for like Super Bowl or just something quick and easy that you can make for your kids for lunch or for dinner as a snack or whatever, you can use it for any of those things and make them by themselves, or you guys can make them with a salad, some rice, a big bowl of vegetables. We're gonna do mashed potatoes today. I think I have some curry sauce back there. I may have my husband throw some curry sauce on the stove and whip that up. If I do have some back there, I'll show you guys what we use. I think I saw 2 packs there the other day. when I was in my pantry, which is another thing I need to do next week, is clean my pantry out. My pantry needs to be cleaned out really bad. I'll probably share with you guys like a quick video of that and coming up in the next week. I have a bunch of clothes to hang up in my guest bedroom because that's where all of my clothes go after I wash clothes downstairs. I take everything upstairs and it is piled up, you guys, from like months. I hate that I do that, but it's like that's where I'm at. So hopefully next week I'll have some time to like really start hanging up clothes, just like every day hang up a certain amount of clothes and get it done. I may even start tonight just to kind of get a jump on it, but I think my son is off pretty much all next week. And then I think he works the next Saturday, which is I think February 3rd, and then my husband's cousin's funeral is that day that he and I will be attending. But on that note, I'm going to be doing these chicken breast wonton cups is what I'm calling them. So my husband's going to take the chicken, of course, wash it really good, season it, cut it, and all that good stuff. He's going to clean the grill, throw it on the grill. I'll show you guys a little snippet of the grill when the chicken's on the grill. And then he's going to take it off, and then he's going to cut it in like little pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Pam, and basically I'm going to spray all of these. This is my cupcake liner that I use when I make my cupcakes. I'm going to spray all of these little areas because this is what they use on the TikTok video. You guys can look this up and see different variations of what I'm doing on TikTok. Just look up wonton cups or taco cups or something like that, or wonton taco cups or whatever. You guys can look up different things like that. I'm going to spray each one of these with the Pam, and then I'm basically going to go in with these. These are like kind of small, right? So they're like square size. They're like this big. So like where my nail is all the way around the circle, I'm going to take one and I'm going to smash it in here, boom, boom, boom. Put all of them in there. It's like 12 cupcake, circles, holes, whatever. I'm going to take those, put those in there. And then inside of each one of those, I'm going to take some of this mild cheddar cheese. And this is the shredded one, but not the fine. You can use a fine one if you want to too. I'm going to use this one, so it'll be a little bit more hearty. I'm going to throw a little bit of cheese in each one of those, and then I'm actually going to do a second layer. You could do one layer with the wonton if you want to, but I'm going to do 2-layer wontons. So I'm going to put cheese in the first one, and then the second wonton is going to go on top of that. And then I'm actually going to, I need to rinse this out. And then I'm going to, it's like some dust or something in there. Okay, I'm going to wash it anyway before I use it, but I'm going to take the second wonton and layer it inside on top of the other one that has the cheese in it. And then after I do that, I'm going to take the chicken that we're going to cut up with the red hot sauce and stuff on there. I'm going to take that because we're going to make it buffalo chicken, right? So I'm going to take that, put that on top, and then I'm going to throw some more cheese on top of there. I'm going to put a little bit of green onion on top of that. And then I'm basically going to bake it in the oven. So when it's done, what I don't have here in front of me, I do have the avocado. I'm just going to dice up some avocado. I'm not going to make guacamole because I do not feel like making guacamole. Ugh, I just don't feel like making guacamole. I don't know. I might make some because I do have 3 there that I can make some guacamole. I really don't feel like it though, but you guys will have to stay tuned to see if I do that or not. But I have that I can make guacamole, or you can do like just little chunks of avocado on there, throw some sour cream on there, some hot sauce, whatever you want, salsa, whatever. And then you will have that. Now, if you want to make it like a quote unquote meal, then that's where you want to come in with like some rice or some beans on the side, or, potatoes, scalloped potatoes, macaroni and cheese. Like, I mean, whatever you want to make as a side, a big salad, some vegetables, whatever. But we're going to be doing some mashed potatoes. So I will show you guys some mashed potatoes when they're on. My husband's mashed potatoes from scratch are so good, you guys. He cuts up onions in the mashed potatoes and they're so good. So I got plenty of onions up there. You guys see my stuff on the back of the couch. So I have that going. So this is everything that I'm going to be using. I'm actually going to put all this stuff back in the fridge. I'm not ready to actually make this yet. I want to pull everything out so you guys can see, but I'm going to wash off. I just bought 1 head of lettuce. I'm going to wash this off, and I'm going to cut it up and like shred it. And then I'm going to do the tomato. I bought 2 tomatoes. I'm going to cut that up and dice it. The avocado is probably going to get diced. I really don't feel like putting it, making guacamole, because I make guacamole probably like twice a week because I make a lot of Mexican meals. And then this is the green onion. I'm going to cut this up as well, so that'll also be a topping to go on top of them as well. These are the wonton wrappers that I got. If you guys have made egg rolls, I do make egg rolls, at least like probably once every 2 months I make egg rolls from scratch. I use the big ones. I make the egg rolls. This one makes like the wonton wrapper size ones. And these I actually make cheese ones out of. I don't usually do like, the ground turkey ones like I do with the large size ones. So I am going to put all this stuff back in the fridge. And again, let me know down in the comments if you guys have made these before, heard of them before, want to make them or whatever. I'm going to lead you guys through the steps to show you guys how to actually make them. So I'm actually going to cut the video now, put all this stuff back in the fridge. I'll be back once I have everything cut up, diced up, and ready to go. I'm also going to wash this pan out with some hot water, rinse everything out, spray it, and then I'll have it ready for when I actually put the wontons in. The wontons are basically going to cook in the oven at You can do 375 for 9 to 12 minutes or 350 for 8 to 12 minutes. Just your preference. I mean, 375 is definitely going to be a higher, you know, if you want them to kind of cook a little bit slower, I would do 350 will be your choice. But that's pretty much it, guys. It takes like under 15 minutes for them to cook. If you want to make multiple batches, if you have extra chicken and stuff like that, you can throw multiple batches in. Or if you want to save them, you know, make enough for your family. Because my family of 4, I feel like one batch will be enough for my family of 4. So like I said, my husband and my daughter, they're going to do steaks anyway. So I probably could just make the one batch tonight. And then I can save the rest. And then I can do another batch of it tomorrow for like lunch. Or I can do it for dinner or whatever to make it easy for myself. So stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, guys, so I promised my husband I was going to make him these Oreo cupcakes from Dollar Tree, the box cake and then the actual frosting. So I added a little bit of the cake batter. That's the orange you guys see here. Just a little bit of flavor instead of like vanilla. Do something a little different. I got that from Walmart. On this one, though, this is crazy because usually on the cake boxes, it's like 2 eggs or 3 eggs or whatever. This one from Dollar Tree says 2 egg whites. And I was like, okay, maybe it's a typo because it's from Dollar Tree, but it does not seem to be a typo. It also says it right here. So he's about to separate it for me. He's actually going to separate it for me. So I guess that's what you have to put in there. So I already did the 2/3 cup of, instead of water, I always do milk. And then I did 1/3 cup of oil. I usually do butter instead. I just went ahead and did the oil today. And that's fine. And he's going to separate it for me. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in there so I can get those in the oven. Meanwhile, he's actually doing the potatoes for the dinner right here. And then over here, he's actually getting the chicken ready while he is watching football. He's not very happy, though, because he's actually cooking and watching football at the same time. That was not supposed to be the case. So now let's see. He's separating the egg white. Is that hard to do? No? Sir? So that's what he's doing. Separating it. We're going to see how that's going to come out. And that's how it looks, which is very interesting. So let's continue. Okay, guys, so this is how the batter looks for the Oreo Vanilla Premium Cupcake Mix, which I picked up at Dollar Tree. It expires August 24th of 2024, which of course we are in 2024. Happy New Year to those of you that did not hear me say Happy New Year already. January is almost to a close. It is Sunday, the 28th of January. I got my piping bag right here. And of course, I told you guys before that at Dollar Tree, they have the smaller boxes of all their cupcake mixes, their cookie mixes for Betty Crocker and all that stuff. It's like half the amount of the size, but it's enough for your family. You know, I have a family of 4. I'm probably going to try, no, I was going to say taste. I'll probably try, taste, whatever, one of the cupcakes like this because I've never tried the Oreo ones. My first time making these. I'll probably have one, but I'm getting back to my Weight Watcher stuff tomorrow. My family's not going to like it. My son tomorrow is probably going to be thinking I'm going to pick up fast food. I am not doing that tomorrow. I'm going to have to eat at home. And the rest of the week, I have opportunity to not have to run around too much because he's off all next week. I'm going to try to get some plans together as far as like cleaning, organizing, doing some stuff around the house. I'll probably bring you guys along for some of the stuff that I'm going to do, but I will definitely be doing that next week. And I'm going to get back to my Weight Watcher. So at least next week, maybe I can possibly by next Monday lose something, maybe a pound or 2, something. But anyways, I'm about to actually scoop this cupcake mix with my trusty cupcake scooper from Hobby Lobby, as you guys know. I'm going to use that and scoop that in there, and then I'm going to put the frosting in here. The directions on the box say that it should take about, it says, excuse me, 350 for 19 to 23 minutes. I'm going to do 19 to 20 minutes. And then from there, I will be washing my lettuce, my tomato, and my green onion. This is my 100% cranberry juice, which is good for your health. I have that here because I get kind of frequent UTIs. It's kind of good to have that. So that's what I bought that for. Look it up, it's good for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these put in the oven. Okay guys, so everything is coming along. So this is the actual, it's a company called S&B, and this is called the Golden Curry, and this one's medium hot. When I say medium hot, it's perfect. It's not too hot. It's not even too hot for kids. The flavor is really good, and it's not too hot, even for children. I mean, anybody that's like over, 5 or 6 years old, it should be fine. It's not super hot. The directions are on the side. The directions are kind of tricky. I have actually never made this. My husband usually browns like some, you put like some oil in a skillet, and then you put like some onion in there. You add water. you bring it to a boil, and then it's like cubes in here, and you let them melt. So that's kind of how this works. But I think my husband was tired. I really don't think he's like, I don't think the curry sauce. So it's just a sauce. It's really good. There's a restaurant that we frequent in LA that is so good. It's like in a nice part of LA, like the West Side area. So, you know, like upper West Side area, like Century City, those kind of areas. There's a restaurant that we actually go to, little Tokyo area of Los Angeles, and we get curry sauce there. So I just took the cupcakes out the oven, as you guys saw, fixing these back on here. My husband's gonna get the steaks in the oven for him and my daughter. You guys saw the cupcakes going. So now I'm just waiting for him to do the chicken. And then after the chicken's done and he's cutting it up and stuff, then I can actually put the wontons together. So once everything is done, I'll share that with you guys, but we are not gonna be doing the curry sauce, boo-hoo. He's like, oh, if I do that, I have to make some more, cut some more onion and all this. I was like, it's just okay, forget it. We'll use it for another thing, so we'll see. So stay tuned. Okay, guys, you guys know that my husband doesn't like frosting on the cupcakes. So when I make cupcakes, I'll do about 6 with frosting, and then I'll do like 2 or 3 extra ones, you know, without frosting. That's kind of how I make it. So you guys will see me put these on here probably up until like the end of February. I'll be using this one, and this one asked for the egg white. So this is kind of how they came out, which is fine. I don't know how they're gonna taste. I'm not gonna have one right now. I'm gonna be getting back to my Weight Watchers meals next week, guys. I might try one of these for dessert tonight, just because, you know, Sunday and I made them, so that's fine. But this is how they came out. So I'm just gonna put these right here. This is 6 of the ones, and then the extra ones that don't have the frosting on those, I'm just gonna put those on the bottom as well. But I'm just gonna put them, you know, along the back side and such. I'll put these along the front, and then I'll just kind of add those on the back side. So there's like 3 of them for him. Typically he'll eat 1 or 2, you know, tonight probably for dessert, and then he'll have an extra one for tomorrow, or if he wants to take it to work with his lunch, because he does take lunch to work sometimes. So that's pretty much how that looks. So that's how these cupcakes look. They came out really cute, basic, but you know, they're fine for the situation. And so now I'm gonna get this pan prepped, because this is what I'm gonna be using for the my nail halfway broke, but it's what I'm gonna be using for the I'm gonna be using that. That's the back door opening and closing. It's so loud. I'm gonna be using that for the little the wonton cups. Okay, guys. So my husband took the chicken off the grill. This is basically what we have here. This is a full pack of chicken. So this is how the chicken breast looks. I'm basically just gonna take this chicken and I'm gonna just put some. I'm just gonna put some red hot sauce on it. I'm not gonna go crazy with it. He was actually gonna put red hot sauce on it and then put it back on the grill, but I didn't really want to do that because, as you guys know, it's still steaming. Can you guys see that steam on it? Chicken breast definitely gets hard as you like keep messing with it, putting it back in the oven and different things like that. You know, well, the oven might be okay if you cover it up. It might be okay, but putting it back on the grill, definitely don't want to do that. So I'm actually just gonna put some red hot sauce on it. Not even gonna, like I said, douse it in red hot sauce. But I am gonna put some red hot sauce on it, and then I'm just basically gonna cut it up. Once I cut it up, I don't know what this is. This is onion. Once I cut it up, I'm going to just kind of put it to the side. He does have the 2 steaks that he's making for my daughter and himself in the oven now. So once that's done broiling, then I'll be able to, you know, make the cups for dinner. My son ate something after work, so he's probably not hungry right now. My daughter was snacking, so I don't know if she's hungry. She'll probably eat once the steaks are ready, because the potatoes are done and all that stuff, so she can eat whenever she wants. And then I just have to put the cups together. I'll probably go ahead and make them so that I can get to bed decent tonight. I definitely don't want to be up super late. Have to get my daughter to the bus in the morning, get up, and probably start doing some house cleaning and stuff in the morning when I get up, and definitely have cramps. So definitely need to get some rest, drink my water, take my medicine, and keep doing what I gotta do. But yeah, I'm gonna put some red hot sauce on this actual chicken breast really quick. Okay, guys, so this is the first part of the wonton wrapper. So I'm actually taking these and I'm putting the first layer of these in here. So I'm gonna put cheese inside of that layer, and then I'm gonna double that layer with the second one, and then I'm gonna put the chicken and the cheese in there and then put it in. Okay, guys, so this is how this looks. I wanted to show you guys how I did. So I left a couple of them open. So this is how the first layer of the wontons looked, and then this is how I put a second layer of the wontons on top. And then I'm gonna bake them into the oven like this, but I'm gonna put some cheese on top of this chicken breast with the buffalo sauce on it. And then I'm gonna probably put a little bit of green onion, and then I'm gonna put that in the oven for 12 minutes. But this is how that looks. So stay tuned to see the finished result. Okay, guys, so here are the cups. I'm actually gonna put them in the oven now. I'm gonna set my Amazon Echo for 12 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 13 minutes. I'll do 13 minutes.
43 minutes. Starting
Oh my
now.
gosh, she said 43 minutes. You guys heard me tell her 13. Alexa, cancel timer. And there's my refrigerator
43 minute
beeping.
timer cancel.
Alexa, set a timer for 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Starting now.
Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get this in the oven. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is how they turned out. They look great. I'm just gonna add the toppings to them, the sour cream, the guacamole, the tomatoes, and the lettuce, and that's it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.